Hey Love Notion sewists! Fall is officially here and it's the perfect time to dive into some new sewing projects that will have you ready for the season. And if you're an intermediate sewist and you're looking to add some fun, stylish, and cozy garments to your fall wardrobe, then you are in the right place because today's video is just for you. I'm going to show you 5 patterns that are perfect for layering and transitioning into cooler weather. Plus, don't forget, our 40% off sale is activated with the code FLASH40 from now through Friday, October 11th. And when you shop, you will get the classic tee for free with your purchase, unless you already have it in your account. So let's jump in. First up on the intermediate list is the Breckenridge Henley. This is a fall favorite with a modern twist. This Henley is perfect for layering under jackets or wearing on its own during these mild and into not so mild autumn days. The intermediate challenge here is this button placket. And while it's not really overly complicated, getting it perfectly aligned does take some precision and some patience and some trial and error. The great thing about this pattern is that you can easily mix up the fabric weights to adapt it from early fall all the way through winter, and you can even mix up the placket fabric with the main fabric. A tip is to use a good knit with great recovery and to take your time with those plackets for a polished look. Next up, let's talk about the Largo Cargos. These pants are the ultimate for fall. They are ready for any adventure that you're gonna go on. And those cargo pockets are so utilitarian, but that Love Notions design makes them flattering still with a nice, slim, comfortable fit with nice width on those legs. It's gonna take a second to get all of the fit details right. It's gonna take a second to get all of the top stitching details in and all of the faced waistband all crisp and looking great. So that's why it's more on the intermediate side. But don't be afraid of this and play around with it. Play around with the top stitching details and add some personal touches for these utilitarian but beautiful cargo pants. Another pattern that falls into the intermediate side is our Constellation Pullover and the whole Pullover Collection. The pullover for ladies is called Constellation, and it offers a half zip, a hood, and it offers different finishings for the hemline, and it's great for the entirety of autumn and into winter. The intermediate challenge from this pattern is that zipper installation, and depending on some of the options that you go for, the adjustments that you make, this is just like a totally versatile pattern. And once you've made one and installed that zipper and installed that collar, you're gonna wanna make more. So I suggest that you choose some cozy fabrics like fleece or French terry. I made one in Sherpa and I love it, and you can see it here. So I made one in Sherpa. I did a Ponte bottom hemband for it, and this I think is just perfect for fall. It's got these nice big kangaroo pockets on the front, and that half zip just makes so much sense when we are getting in and out of all these layers. I've made it one in French terry, I've made it in a scuba fabric, and there's just so many ways to make this both stylish and functional. Next up, let's discuss the Oakley Vest, which is a perfect piece for laying over your fall wardrobe, specifically your Breckenridge Henley. You could throw it on over any other long sleeve that we have or a lightweight sweater, and it's gonna add that warmth without a lot of bulk. The vest has a really sleek shape with lots of options for adding princess seams, pockets, finishing it off with binding. It's got a lot going on that makes it both stylish and functional. So the intermediate challenge is managing, again, those bulkier fabrics, especially when you're installing the zipper or you're doing the lining on the silky version or the faux fur version. But this vest is gonna be a favorite layering piece throughout the season. I always throw mine on when I'm gonna go take the dog on a walk. It's just perfect for that. Last but not least, on the intermediate pattern lineup, we have the Whistler sweater, and it is the ultimate fall to winter staple. I love this pattern. This is such a cozy sweater. It's got a cowl neck option, or a shawl neck option, or a hood option, and it's just perfect for this time of year. The intermediate challenge on this pattern comes from attaching this inset piece along with the collar, but also installing the pockets. But I just love living in this piece like all winter long. So I suggest going with fabrics like sweater knit or French terry and keep it cozy and warm. And if you want to add a little contrast, try doing a different fabric with the lining piece of the collar or of the hood. Now pay attention, there's special directions for that, okay? So here are a couple of my versions of Whistler. There's this one in this gorgeous fleece-backed French terry kind of fabric and a fun contrasting hemband. And then I also have this one. There is an option for making a gathered version of that inset piece. So you can either make it flat or gathered. So that's a nice fun option. That does better, that gathering does better when you have more of a drapey fabric like this, kind of like more t-shirt fabric that I've got. And then this one I did in a, just a basic French terry. And I did play with the hood lining option. So pay attention to how you lay out your fabric on with your pattern pieces to get this version. You're going to have to do just a little bit of a tweak, but we've got some blogs and support for that if you need help with it. And then also keep in mind that you can make this in a dress length. So what a fun, cozy fall and winter outfit. So maybe you're dressing for a fall hike or a cozy night in, or you're layering up for some crisp fall and winter mornings. No matter where you're going, these 5 patterns are perfect for all of your fall sewing plans if you're on the intermediate side. And don't forget, our 40% off sale is happening right now with code FLASH40, and you'll also get the classic tee for free with your purchase unless you already have it. And that classic tee is gorgeous layering in on with all these patterns. The sale runs from October 7th to 11th, so don't miss out. And before I go, I would really love to hear from you. What is your favorite pattern from today's video? Please drop a comment below about that or anything. We love to hear from you. And happy sewing. I will see you next time for the last version of this video, which is going to be about super beginner friendly patterns. And then on Friday, we have an extra special major announcement to make that I can't wait for you to hear.